How effective was Burnside as a leader? How effective was Ambrose Burnside as a leader during the American Civil War? This question stirs up quite a bit of discussion among historians and enthusiasts alike. To understand his effectiveness, we need to look at his key campaigns, decisions, and the results of his command. Ambrose Burnside first made a name for himself with his successful campaign in North Carolina early in the war. He led the North Carolina Coast Expeditionary Force, achieving notable victories that boosted Union morale. His ability to plan and execute military operations during this time showcased his potential as a leader. These early successes helped him rise in the ranks of the Union Army and gain respect among his peers. However, Burnside's reputation is often overshadowed by his performance in some of the war's most challenging battles. At the Battle of Antietam, he was assigned to secure a crucial crossing over Antietam Creek, which is now known as Burnside Bridge. The Confederate forces had strong defensive positions, making the crossing difficult. Although Burnside's troops eventually succeeded, it took repeated attempts and significant delays. Critics argue that he did not fully utilize available fording points and was slow to adapt to the changing conditions on the battlefield. Burnside's most controversial period came when he took command of the Army of the Potomac after General George McClellan was removed. At the Battle of Fredericksburg, he led a series of frontal assaults against well-entrenched Confederate positions. This resulted in a disastrous defeat for the Union, with heavy casualties. Many historians view this battle as evidence of Burnside's limitations as a strategic leader, pointing to poor planning and a lack of flexibility. It's important to recognize that Burnside's challenges were not solely his fault. The Army of the Potomac faced internal rivalries and lacked clear support from higher command. Burnside himself was hesitant to accept the top command and felt unprepared for the responsibilities it brought. Despite these challenges, he remained committed to his duty and continued to serve the Union cause. Later in the war, Burnside commanded Union forces at Knoxville. There, he successfully defended the city against Confederate General James Longstreet. This victory helped restore some of his reputation and showed that he could be effective under the right circumstances. In summary, Burnside's leadership was a mix of successes and failures. He achieved important victories early in the war but struggled with the complexities of commanding large armies in high-stakes battles. His legacy reflects determination, tactical skill in certain situations, and a tendency to falter under pressure or when quick decisions were needed. Burnside's story highlights the difficulties faced by Union commanders during the Civil War and the challenges of military leadership in that era.